My beautiful people, so today we are going to do my August bullet journal. I'm super excited. It is Avengers theme, and today we are watching Sweet Life Los Angeles. It's giving me Baldwin Hill vibes. I love it. Feel like a teenager all over again. So a few months ago, back in March, I was searching for ideas for my April bullet journal, and I came across this one for like a April spread. It was Avengers theme. Like, I'm a huge Avengers MCU fan, okay? So I was like, yes, I'm gonna do it. And I saw it, and I'm gonna post that person's video down below, even though I saw it on Pinterest. But I'm gonna post their video down below because I loved watching their video. I did not get it done for April. It took me too long. I started drawing it out, but it just never happened. And then I was gonna do it for May and just put the big A in the middle. That didn't happen. Y'all know there's been a lot of stuff going on. So then I was like, yo, we doing this for August. So here we are for August. But in the background, I decided to do something very different because in my head, I was like, that whole, like, I want to say it was Infinity Wars where the Avengers logo flipped over to reveal the Infinity War movie title. And I was like, in my head, I see their symbols and their faces, and I want to do something similar to that. So that's what I did. I just decided to draw their symbols in the background and then add quotes, which I love. As y'all can see, the first person in the first quote is Iron Man, and it is simply, I am Iron Man because Iron Man started the whole MCU franchise. And then next we have Hulk with Puny God. That is from Avengers. The first one cracks me up. Hilarious. If you're a big Loki fan and you have no idea what I'm talking about, go watch that movie. The next one is not from Captain America, but is Captain America. I can do this all day. The next one is from Infinity Wars. Black Widow says she's not alone. The next one is he though? From Thor Ragnarok. That is one of my favorite lines. It's so funny. That's the best Thor movie though, for real. This next one is from Age of Ultron from Hawkeye. It simply says, but if you walk through that door, you are an Avenger. The last one is Nick Fury because I'm like, he put all the Avengers together. So we gotta have him. And it says, I still believe in heroes. Because I still do. We have everyday heroes here on Earth trying to save everything, trying to prevent bad things from happening and just being great people. So I was like, I love that quote from him, and I'm going to put that in there. And then I started just simply with coloring all of the symbols and faces to the colors that they are, and then being like, what colors am I gonna do in the background? That took me a while because I was like, oh, for this one I kind of see black or I see gray or something, but I didn't want them to be, I wanted them to really stand out and not mesh into the one in front of them or beside them. So I had to be very cautious about what colors I used next to one another. I didn't really think this through when I started to draw. I just started to draw, okay? So that's how all of this happened, and then I was just like, yo, let's keep it like that. So I love this so much. Now, the only thing is, I was like, I think I'm going to do the Silver Avenger logo, and then I was like, no, I kind of like the Infinity War logo, which has the gold outline and the purple bluish shades that blend into one another. And I took a while to do Thor and Nick just because I didn't know what colors I wanted to do anymore. But then I figured those out, and then I realized, yo, I have written over the black ink, and now you can't see it, but luckily I have this like white metallic pen, and now you can see the quote, which I thought was super cool. And then, like I said, I really decided to change it and go with that end game purple gold Avengers logo, and that's what I decided to do. And this was the moment when I realized that I need to get some other art mediums, because I was like, I need some paint, I need something, like, because these markers were not blending into one another like I wanted them to. It wasn't giving me what I was envisioning. I'm not gonna start over, guys, because I've already like messed up on this voiceover multiple times. So if I stutter over words, things don't sound right, yo, it is what it is. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Thanks. But that also caused me a little issue, that little silver marker, as you can see, because the other markers weren't blending well with it, which is a good thing because it kept the marker from getting on the gold part and kind of smearing over it. But it kind of screwed me over as I was trying to make that other color blend, the other blue color blend in to kind of look like the rest. But it's okay, you know, it still looked great, and I'm like overly excited about this. Because the next day after I finished this, because I want to say it was like 2-3 o'clock in the morning when I finally finished this spread alone took me a little over 4 hours. It took me 4 hours just to film coloring it in. And it took me a few hours just to figure out what I was gonna, well, it took me a while to figure out what I was gonna really, how I was gonna really envision all of this and place it out. But it took me a few hours just to draw things and figure out what I was gonna put on pages. So it took me a while. Because y'all will see later, because the marker was blending through the pages, I was like, we're going to switch over to color pencils. So from this point on, you'll see like the majority of the coloring will be with color pencils, just because that spread, even though it looks really, 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 really good, bled through the paper, and I needed to be able to write like things on the next page. But yeah, so I was also inspired to do this like Iron Man like layout on this page for my weekly spread. And I will post that person down below. Hopefully if I can find it. Sometimes like you'll see things on Pinterest, and when you click on a link to go to that thing, the link doesn't work anymore. If not, I'll just like link the pin if I can. But yeah, this person had Iron Man kind of on the page just like this. And I was like, that's great, because I really hate like having to draw a big full thing on my spread, and then it looks weird, it doesn't look right. And then I also forgot his mouth, my bad, but it's okay, y'all know who he is. And I was like, so that's what I'm gonna keep doing. I'm just gonna put some of the logos on half the page. Like the only one that I want to say is fully on the page is Black Widow's, just because hers was really simple and easy to do without it looking weird. But I just kind of like how it's a little hint, but it doesn't take away from whatever else I need to do. Like, this is my weekly spread. I still have to write down, hey, I have a meeting this day, I need to turn this in this day, this is due on this day. So I wanted to give a little hint, but not be as extravagant as the first page, as the cover page. So that's what I did. And then of course, I forgot that I needed to, erase the pencil from certain places, and I'm using color pencils, so I had to make sure I erased before I used the color pencil to color it in. And for me, the one that came out the best is this one that I'm doing right now. Just the color just was perfect. I also loved this Hulk one. Y'all, I was like, I don't know how this is gonna turn out. I don't know, it's gonna look weird as I was drawing it, but as soon as I colored it in, I was like, yes, I love it. So then I decided to do quote pages, and I was gonna draw on them, but like I said, it took me 4 hours to do this. So I was like, we're just gonna write it big. And that one is my favorite quote: if you get hurt, hurt them back. If you get killed, walk it off. That to me, I don't know why that's so motivational, but it is. I loved it. And then I was just, I had to write down my YouTube videos and ideas and stuff like that I need to record, that I need to post, that I need to edit. So yeah, that's what I did. And like I said, between every big portion is a quote page. So like I did my YouTube, then a quote, then my Instagram, and then a quote, and then my brain dump, or my what's the other one, my mood tracker, stuff like that, and then a quote, just to be like a little something between it, right? So for the mood tracker, we're doing another Avengers logo, the little A part. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, this has been my favorite spread. I have done a lot of spreads that I loved, but this one, guys, this one just, it has a special place in my heart. It really does. Also, the next day, I feel like I started to talk about this, but I didn't. The next day, because it took me so long to just film this, I was like, let me post this on, really I was just gonna post it on Instagram, but then I was like, let me post it on TikTok, let me post it on, what's the other one? Did I post it? Oh, I did post this on YouTube, and on YouTube Shorts. And y'all, I have never got that many views on TikTok ever, on anything. I don't really post on TikTok often, but I got so many views, and I didn't think I was gonna get that many views. Like, I'm one of those people where I'm just happy with 1 or 2 views, like, because my stuff doesn't get that much traction. So I'm like, if I see like 15 people watched it, I'm excited. Y'all, I have gotten so many views on this on TikTok, and I was like, to be honest, I didn't know how I felt about it, because I was like, I feel like I could have did better on the spread. People are not gonna really watch it because I could have did better. It wasn't that great, because like I said, I got tired and I had more plans and more ideas for this spread, and I was like, people aren't gonna like it, they're not gonna watch it. But they did, guys. Like, the engagement and the interaction on this spread, like, y'all, I'm mind blown. I'm just so happy. Like, I didn't know. This is great though. It kind of made me cry. Like, literally, I was sitting in the room and I was like, let me just go look, because I was getting on TikTok just to, scroll through TikTok. And I was like, let me check my planner page, because I posted yesterday. And it was like at 3,000 views. And I was like, y'all, I almost cried. My cousin's like, what happened? I was like, I got so many views on my video. Y'all, like, I can't. I was so excited. Oh my God. I could have cried, y'all. But it just like, that's just amazing, because I just didn't feel like it was that good. Like, I feel like it could have been better. And the response, mind-blowing, y'all. Mind-blowing. So yeah, I just can't wait to redo this spread with some of my additional ideas, and just patience and time, and really trying to lay out all of it that's in my head out on paper the way I see it. So I'm really excited about that, y'all. That's just how I feel. Yeah. And like I said, I colored the quote pages just because I didn't want them blank like that. I also decided to do my favorite interview quotes, because between like 1 and 6 o'clock in the morning, when I can't sleep, I like to watch Avenger interviews. I like to watch interviews with anybody who has been in an Avenger movie. And y'all know my favorite is Anthony Mackie, Sebastian Stan, and Chris Evans. They crack me up all the time. So I decided to write some of my favorite quotes, and I left some space. I didn't write all of my favorite quotes on there, obviously, because I was like, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a night this week when I can't sleep, and I'm going to be like, let me watch it, and then I'm gonna be like, oh my God, I want to write this one down. So that's what I'm gonna do. Also, the black just wasn't standing out like I wanted it to. So I was like, let me go back with my metallic markers and just trace over it. Not fully trace over it because I still wanted some of the black to show. Because I kind of wanted to make it jump off the page and be three-dimensional. And kind of just give it a little extra because it wasn't giving what I, in my head when I was planning these quote pages, I was going to draw some extra stuff and I just wanted to really be like, wow. And it wasn't that because it was just taking so long. And I was like, let's just use these markers. Maybe it'll help make it a little bit better. But yeah, it is what it is. It's still great, but I can't wait to redo this for you guys and really do like all the ideas that I saw. But like I said, once again, this spread has been my favorite to do, my favorite to create, just because all my creativity really was like floating through my head. That was supposed to be my table of content, but it bled through. So I was like, that's okay. Here's our first week spread, our second week spread, third week spread, fourth week spread, and our last week spread. If you get hurt them back. If you get killed, walk it off. I love that quote. I don't know why that is my favorite quote from the MCU. Also, this drink, I like it. Another, as he throws it down. Love it. What do you guys think of this? I hope you love it. I hope you will recreate it. I hope you will tag me in your recreations of this. I would love to see it. I would love to see it. Like, give me some more inspiration for my next one. So my brain dump was the last page just because sometimes I need a space just to like write down all the random thoughts in my head. But yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and until next time, peace out, much love, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.